Hey everybody, welcome to Channel Craig. We're going to do some yoga, do some upper body, we're going to work on some stretches, some twists, some crescent lunges, just some basic things to kind of help you work through a nice manageable workout on your own. Dress comfortably, find a nice spot to do this. Carpet, mat, whatever works, not a big stress issue. We're going to find your feet comfortable, hip width apart. Nice deep inhale, reach arms overhead. Exhale and fold. Slowly come up, one vertebra at a time. Head and neck are last to come up. This time when you inhale, reach arms overhead and interlace your fingertips. Push palms up toward the ceiling. Bring your elbows back beside your shoulders, beside your ears rather. Maybe even a little further back. Just opening up that front side body, bringing shoulder blades together in the back. And then bring your hands forward, flip your palms, straighten your arms, straighten elbows, let your shoulders kind of round in, and let your chin fall in towards your chest. Really drive those arms forward. Chin is just setting on your chest, letting gravity work on your head. And bringing that chin back up as you take arms back overhead. Release those fingers and let your right arm fall to the right side. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale. Into the other side. Inhale back up to center. Nice reach. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. And slowly come up. Once again, head and neck are last. Once your head comes up, arms out to the side, fingers up, and make small forward circles. Let your head and neck be relaxed here. Keep the tension out of your shoulders. In reverse direction. Point your fingers down to make big circles. Front side body opens up, shoulder blades come together, nice arch circle. Reverse direction. Little brain work here. Right arm goes forward, left arm goes back. Call it the wobble. In reverse directions. It is a little bit of a challenge, making your body do what your brain wants it to do. Release. Just shake that out. Let your upper body turn and twist. A little bit wider stance with your feet. Oh, that feels so glorious. Simple, easy. But man, that feels good. Coming back to center, front of your mat. Inhale, take arms overhead. Exhale and fold. Feet are about hip width apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Straighten that back. Nice, long, strong spine. Exhale and fold. Step your right foot back. Nice soft knees. Bend both knees. Feel flexy. Kind of like you're ready to sprint off the starting line. And then straighten both legs. And as you straighten this front leg, toes come off the floor. Nice hamstring calf stretch. Both knees bend. Straighten both legs. And bend both knees. From here, we're going to propel ourselves forward with our back foot. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Coming up to stand. Take arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step the left foot back. Nice flexy knees. That's it, flexy. Straighten both legs. Front toes are off the floor. Soft knees. We back at it, young logic, the rap addict, giving it every part of myself on the real, you would think I'd be asthmatic. Straighten both legs. Yeah, that's right, I done had it. Real all the time, if you rep it, get it tatted right now. It's right here, a vibe right now. I am soften those legs and propel yourself forward. Fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Coming up to stand and take arms overhead. Exhale, fold. And halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We'll do some lunge step backs just to warm up that lower body. I'm not worried about form here, we're just moving. And come forward. Other side. You can step short and then move, heel, toe your feet back. Then you can bounce back out. Or just long steps and forward and back and forward and back and forward. One more and forward. Inhale, arms overhead. Nice reach. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Come up to stand. Arms overhead. Let your right arm fall to the right side. Keep that lower back nice and loose. And back up and over. Other side. One more each side. Coming back to the front of your mat. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold. And halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Hands come down. Step your right foot back and bring that knee down onto the floor. Top of your back foot on the floor. Hands come forward and up. Crescent lunge, supported on your knee. I like to move and make sure I feel stable and steady. Let your lower body drift forward. You're opening up this right side hip flexor. Need a little more opening in that hip flexor? Add a back bend. Oh, that is glorious! Hands come forward. Both hands inside of that front foot. Left shoulder against the left knee. And I'm sweeping my right hand up toward the ceiling, turning and twisting. Feel tall in that right arm. Gaze follows the raised hand. And switch sides. You're going to turn and twist to the left. Top hand comes down, right leg comes back, or left leg comes back. Chin, chest, and belly coming down into cobra. Chin, chest, and belly. And slither slide forward into cobra. Nice back bend. Pushing the toes into the floor, hips come up. Downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And walk it out. Bend one knee, straighten the other leg. Using that same walking motion, I'm just going to walk to the front of my mat. And halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And coming up to stand, take arms overhead. Other side. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step the left foot back. Knee comes down, top of the foot, hands forward and up. Lower body slides forward. Opening up that left hip flexor. Add a back bend if you need it. Hands come forward, both hands inside of that front foot. Turn and twist to the left. Oh yeah, hitting that IT band on the outside of my right leg. IT band runs here. I'm showing you on my left leg, but it's hitting that on the right. Switching sides, top hand down, right hand goes up. Top hand comes down, right leg goes back. Chin, chest, and belly. Floating out into cobra. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Walk it out. And move forward. Lots of move forwards. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Coming up to stand, take arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Right foot steps back and hands come forward and up. Crescent lunge. Hands are tall, shoulders are down away from your ears. Back heel is pushing away. Front knee is nice and flexy. I'm going to use my back foot to propel myself forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And coming up to stand. Take arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Left foot steps back, crescent lunge. My feet are like train tracks. Width, length, nice and stable. Nice soft front knee. Back heel pushing away, fingers engaged, shoulders down away from my ears. And I'm going to propel forward. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold. And halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step the right foot back, crescent lunge again. Bring your hands to heart center. We're going to turn and twist to the left. Turn all the way to the left. Upper body turns full. And then lean into the knee. Right elbow on that left knee, or just outside of that left knee. I'm stacking my elbows, pushing my palms together. Pushing palms helps turn that upper body. My left shoulder is turning towards my back. Untwist, back to crescent. Hands come forward, and the left leg goes back. I'm going to lower down to the floor, elbows staying nice and close, and I'm going to come up for a cobra, and then I'm going to push back to down dog, and then I'm going to move forward, and halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Coming up to stand, take arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Left foot back, crescent. Hands at heart center. Turn and twist to the right. And then lean into the knee. Palms push, elbows stack. Top shoulder turns towards your back. Untwist. Back to crescent. Cartwheel, hands forward, leg goes back. Lower. Inhale up for cobra. Come back onto your knees and let your upper body come down to the floor. Hips stay high. I'm just collecting my breath. Breathe in, puppy pose. Coming up to all fours, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. I'm moving my hands a little further forward. Toes push into the floor, and I'm going to come up into plank, high plank. And I'm going to lower down halfway. Elbows stay in nice and close. And push back up. Come back to down dog. Come out the plank and lower. Come at chaturanga, about an inch off the floor, and I'm pulsing. Push all the way up. Lower halfway, all the way down. Come up to all fours and transition onto your back. Left leg is flat on the floor. Hugging my right knee in. Pulling my belly in towards my spine. Each exhale, I'm pulling that knee, hugging it in just a little bit closer. And then I'm switching legs. If your hips or your lower back are tight, and you find this extremely uncomfortable, you can bend that straightened leg, sole of that foot on the floor. It helps give a lot of extra room in your hips and your lower back. Both knees in, hand on each knee, and rotate your hips around in a circle. In reverse direction. Chin up towards your knees, reach through and grab the soles of your feet. Your feet come up toward the ceiling and your head comes back to the floor. I'm pulling down with both hands. I'm holding down with the left and I'm straightening my right leg. Toe wiggling, strongly encouraged. And I'm switching sides. Pull that right one down, straighten the left leg. It's almost like you're shooting a bow and arrow with your feet. Bend both knees, bring the soles of your feet together, and let your feet come down to the floor. Windshield wash of your knees, a little bit side to side. Bring the soles of your feet onto the floor. Walk your feet out a little wider so they're about the edges of your mat. Hands are wherever they're comfortable for you. And then let your knees fall over to the right, keeping shoulders down onto the floor. If you need a little more twist in this lying side twist, this is a pretty basic version. It's easy, accessible for anyone. If you need a little more twist here, you can stack this right foot on top of the left knee. That extra weight and tension helps pull your body into that twist just a little more. Again, it's a relaxed twist. There's not a lot of tension here. It's just a nice, slow stretch. Coming back up to center, adjust, and then other side. Feet are wide, hip about width of your mat, a little more than hip width. A lot more than hip width. And then letting your knees drift over to the other side, off to the left. And again, if you need a little more twist in here, you can stack that left foot on top of that right knee, and it helps pull those hips around. Shoulders stay down. And just staying relaxed. And then coming back to center, we're going to start to find our way into Shavasana. I like to do some rolls here, hugging knees in. You can wrap elbows around knees or just hands on knees, chin tucked in, and I'm starting to rock and roll and rock and roll and rock and roll. Oh, that feels good. If you have any subluxations or joints out of place in your spine, sometimes this will help roll them back. Not always, but certainly worth a try. Doesn't hurt for sure. That's a good thing. And stretching out into Shavasana. I'm going to let you all find your way into this resting pose. Palms down if you feel like you need a little more grounding. You want to feel a little more centered. Hands on your core, on your belly, feeling your pulse. Press it in on your belly button. There's a large artery there. You'll feel pulse, hand on heart, and you can feel heartbeat and breathing. Or if you like to just feel the energy in the room, hands resting on the floor, palms up, just feeling the energy as it moves through the room around you. I'm going to turn some music on here. I'll let you guys get into Shavasana as I transition to a nice song. Breathing in, belly breathing, breathe into your belly, and exhale. Taking breath a little deeper, I'm letting my body acclimate to the floor. Breathe in, fill your belly, fill your ribs. As your ribs fill your chest. Complete exhales. Nice. Push all that air back out. Inhale through your nose. Fill your belly, fill your ribs, fill your chest. On your exhales, let your chest fall first. And then your ribs. And then your belly. Repeating that 3-part breath. Breathe in through your nose. Fill your belly, fill your ribs, fill your chest. On your exhales, let your chest fall first, and then your ribs, and last your belly.
Mistakes that I have made, already are the things that cause me pain. I am not the pieces of the dream I left behind. I am light.
We only have one job for this next minute, and that's to breathe. Start small movements in your body, fingers and toes, and then walking the soles of your feet back onto the floor. Turning onto one side, cradling your head, nice deep inhale, breathe in, and let the air roll out off of your tongue. And then finding your way up to easy seated, cross legs, Sukhasana. We're going to bring our hands to heart center. We're going to do 2 breaths. Breathe in through your nose, exhale out through your mouth. The first one's just an exhale. The second one, I want you to audibly sigh out on your exhale. May you all be safe. May you all be at peace. May you all be well. Above all, may you all be happy. Enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.